So, rappers in the underground are known for a lot of things. Their drug addictions, interest in high school girls, making up genres. But something else that's also rampant in the underground are the constant stunts being pulled for attention. And some of your favorite underground rappers have probably been involved in them. So let's get into it. The first rapper we're going to talk about is Summers, and he's actually had quite a lot, all the way back to when he was really small and just unknown. So the first would be the Xanax situation. So back in 2017, Summers was supposedly found unconscious by his manager and ended up in the hospital. And it actually turned into a quite hateful situation. He was getting a lot of hate. He posted a picture saying he was off 5 Xans, then a picture of him in the hospital. So what everyone thought happened was he took some Xans, way too many, overdosed, there's probably some fent in them. But what really happened was his girlfriend at the time, Belle, was sick and he got one of his friends to take a picture of him in one of the beds. But ODing was really good for publicity. The pictures were posted by all sorts of meme pages. And to this day, those pictures still get reposted. So, I mean, it did its job. And after that situation, he named himself Reno. So that's where his nickname comes from. And it just meant like new music, new styles. He also dropped a song, Demi Lovato, where he addressed the situation, where he said, "Still taking Xans cause I ain't die yet," referring to his overdose. That was fake, by the way. And that song got him into some beef with Comethazine because Comethazine had a song called Demi and he thought he was biting him. He also dropped a song or a project called Mary Xanmis at the end of the year. Yeah, so it was a pretty fake publicity stunt, but it worked and he was really young when he did it, so it's not that cringe. Another quote-unquote publicity stunt he did, this one wasn't really a publicity stunt, it just got him a lot of publicity, was his altercation with Gabby. If you forgot, Gabby was a girl who catfished Summers' friends, broke his window, and got arrested. He went viral on the internet for the situation and even got his first appearance on a major platform, No Jumper. That was when he was a part of Slay World and really involved with the group as well. So Gabby was this mentally ill woman who had recently got out of a mental hospital just a few days before she went to Summers' house. And just the first day she broke his TV, and then there was this infamous Instagram live where she breaks his window after being kicked out.
Bro, we got, if you try to say we beat you or something, we got all the proof, bro. Get this bitch out, bro. Get out.
She also fought one of Summers' friend, or she tried to, and then it all ended when one of Summers' friends that was a girl just gave her the beats. And then that was that. And to this day, she's still annoyed by Summers fans, and like years later, she has way more face tats. It's like crazy. And she's always bringing up Summers, so it's kind of weird. But that was Summers' first viral moment, so I just wanted to include. The next publicity stunt Summers went into was Summers allegedly beating up an Instagram hacker. And this was completely staged. He called himself the D1 Exterminator. At the time, Summers was part of a group called D1 with people like Autumn. So the whole gig was that hacker had stole Summers' Instagram for a bit. He told Summers he wanted to fight and that he was in Houston, so Summers could look tough and beat up the hacker. And that's exactly what happened. Summers said he was in Dallas, and when he got back, he would, beat him up. They confronted each other on Instagram Live, and then they linked up. Summers won the fight and left him with a bloody mouth.
Hey, what's up? That's right. I hacked your Instagram. What the f you gonna do about it? Yeah, this is my hood. I'm in Houston. Pull up. Fight me. I'm the D1 Exterminator. Get out of here. Hey,
bro, I'm in Dallas right now. And I'll get back to Houston tomorrow. Mark my words. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Hey, chill, pussy ass. Chill. Pussy ass.
Oh, God, bro. Fuck this pussy ass, bro. Yeah.
So at the time, it was like, damn, Summers is really about it. But later on, we were like, okay, it's fake. Because the D1 Exterminator, aka the hacker, was actually friends with Summers and a couple of Summers' friends. Here are a couple honorable mentions. When Summers was younger, he actually lied about having cancer.
Shit, man. Diagnosed with cancer, bro. Young nigga just got diagnosed with cancer today. Pray for me.
Then afterwards, he said it was cured. Honestly, this wasn't really a publicity stunt. He just thought it was funny. It wasn't really that funny. On top of that, there's some other like funny videos or vines Summers used to do when he was younger. He used to make like funny comedy vines, or at least try to. And with the help of his little brother, he made this.
Is it the hash slinging? The flash flinging? It can't be the dick slinging master!
Yeah, it's pretty cringe. The next rapper I'm gonna talk about is Autumn. And his ones are probably the most embarrassing in this list because there was literally no point of doing this and the lies were just outrageous. So the first one, you might already know this, is his fake mugshot. So during the end of 2019, Autumn posted a mugshot of himself insinuating that he was arrested, and fans were saying free Wick. Can was posting songs called Free Wick, and everyone around him was saying free him. However, pretty soon it was leaked that Autumn had fabricated the pictures, which was really embarrassing for him. Number one, he didn't need to do this. Like, no one really thought he was like that or street. And of course, it's just an embarrassing, awkward thing to be caught doing, you know, like faking you got arrested. He could have just caught a petty charge or something. Like, come on. If you were a fan of Autumn back then, you would know that he like loved to post pictures with guns. So maybe he just had like a complex where he wanted to act tough or something, but that's just what happened. The thing about it is Autumn never even really milked the situation. Like, he never got anything out of it. He never posted like a first day out, or he never posted something to do, like a song that had to do with that situation. He just got clowned on, you know? So it just hurt him like immediately. The next publicity stunt he did, or I wouldn't even say it, this was kind of a publicity stunt, was faking a Lil Uzi feature. So on Instagram, he said, or he just shared a snippet and he kind of like hinted that Lil Uzi was on it. He pretty much confirmed that Lil Uzi was on it. But then later on, Can had exposed Autumn for faking that Lil Uzi was on the feature while they were beefing. This was also pretty embarrassing for Autumn. I don't know why he did that, but at that time he was really jealous of Yeet, who was surpassing him after Autumn had helped put him on and they were beefing. And as we all know, Uzi started messing with Yeet, so Autumn, a fan, he probably felt some type of way. Speaking of fake mugshots, this next rapper also had a fake mugshot, but don't feel bad because he got a real one a couple years later. But anyways, sometime in 2021, during a beef, Jace was exposed for trying to look tough. So basically what Jace did was he literally went to a wall, put on a wife beater on, made like a mugshot, like I'm kind of mad, I'm pissed off, like I just got arrested face, sent it to a fan. The fan photoshopped an inmate search from his state and sent it back to him. And he said, yo, this is gonna go crazy. Me and Dada are gonna make a song called Free Jace, which is one of his collaborators. The worst part is they started planning out the story. So he said, let him know I ran on live. I got you. That's how the evading will plan. Tag me on your story and ask if I'm straight. Make it believable. So they like crafted this whole story for Jace to look like he was tough when in reality, he just wasn't. This was really lame because Jace did have troubles with the law before and he used to really live that life. So for him to do this, it's just kind of corny, I guess. It's just like a lame thing to do. But he didn't get that much backlash from it because he was getting into so many beefs, and that also beyond his mugshot were kind of like publicity stunts. They kind of were. You know, if you're beefing with a teenager, it's not really beef. You're just trying to get attention, like Cash Dami, Tana, Slum Sixes. Like making fun of Slum Sixes for playing soccer will forever be funny to me. Like that shit was mad funny. The next rapper is Wildland, and if you know me, you know I love Wildland. And one of the reasons he was able to garner such a cult fan base is because of his outrageous stunts that he'd pull regularly. He had one where he had fake breasts.
I know I've been gone for a while, but I gotta update y'all. First rapper with a pair of fucking titties. Got a rack on me, I'll still fucking.
A clone pouring up walk.
I was trying to hop on IG Live real quick. I've been seeing a lot of these rappers, they're exposing their clones, showing them off. I'm kind of confused. You know, label's been telling me, don't show your clone to anybody and all that. I don't give a fuck no more, so here you go. Why you built like that? Right. What is he?
And of course, the infamous, the one that blew up the most, the fake autotune.
Basically what they did was they gave me an advance, and they got my vocal cords replaced with autotune. It was a very risky procedure, and you know, it was scary, you know. I was nervous, but it came out successful. And hold on, let me show you how it works. Basically what I do is I tap on this tooth 5 times, and then you see it's lit up now. That means it's working, you hear it? Woo! Woo!
So you'd use all sorts of these marketing gimmicks to garner attention. You know, beyond these specific marketing stunts, his snippets always had guns in them, and he'd take like really crazy pictures with like him balancing guns on top of each other that were photoshopped, but like they looked real. Like he even had a fake RPG in one. He later said that this was just all a way for him to promote his music, which is obvious, or which should have been obvious. And he basically said he would DM big rap pages after he posted the gimmicks for them to repost his videos, and it worked because Wildland has a lot of fans, and although I wouldn't say most of his fans came from his gimmicks or stunts or those snippets that had guns in them, they did stay for them, or maybe not for them, they just gravitated towards his persona and look because of them, if that makes sense. Anyways, let me know which one of these rappers, Wildland, Autumn, Summers, or Jace, which one of these guys you think had the best publicity stunts. To me, it's hands down Wildland, and then maybe Summers, because the fake mugshots are just bad. It's embarrassing. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time.